They say that the only thing that we can't live without is air.
Really?
Well, the world is full of noise now. We hear from people's mouths all the time. Unless we pause for a while. But do you think words are just words? Think again. According to the 20-volume second edition Oxford English Dictionary, there are 171,476 words in current use, 47,156 obsolete, and 9,500 derivative words included as sub-entries, wherein over half of these words are nouns, about a quarter of adjective, and 7 of verbs, and the rest are exclamations, conjunctions, prepositions, and suffixes.
What?
To answer the question, how many words are there? We could trust English mathematician John Wallis for inventing the infinity sign.
Surely, there are infinite number of words. Words coming out of our mouths could give birth to new words. They're just endless. And also, words just like how Charles Darwin described us, do evolve.
Just like how the past tense of words were before expressed through th and not d or ed, like giveth, hath, and many other words.
And surprisingly, there are a lot of words we use that should not be used the way we use them today, that were not used as we were used to use them. Let's just say that it's as complicated as what I have said.
Words that don't mean what you think they mean. In the 16th century, the word bully was used as an endearment to a good fellow or to your darling. Only in the 17th century that the meaning was changed when this fellow showed off his good deeds, and the century after became tyrant of the weak.
Words for sure are crazy. You may think that this is a cat and this is a dog. You may think that this is a punk, but this is the original punk. That a geek's place is this, but it was originally this. That this is gay, but this is the real gay. You may want to be surrounded by jocks, but not the jocks they pertain before.
There are a lot of words that we use every day, but if there would be words popular to our hearing, some would be these. The word shit appeared about 1,000 years ago and came from the Old Norse origin skitta. It leaked into Old English sit, then Middle English shit. Anglo-Saxon books used sitten as a reference when a cattle had diarrhea. That's why shit is referred to as manure. Today, the origin of the word could still be traced, as for the Icelandic language still uses the noun skittur and verb skitta. In 1934, it meant to lie or to tease, to disrespect in 1937, then used for shit-faced drunk in 1960, and shitlist in 1942. To not give a shit was used in 1922. Then it meant in trouble in 1937, and again used in 1936 as scared shitless. Today, the most popular shit phrase could be used when you fail your quizzes, when you lost your wallet, when your girlfriend broke up with you, or when you just feel like a cattle with diarrhea. Shit happens!
The word arse has been in use since the 11th century to refer to an ass of an animal. It was in the 14th century that it was also used to a person's buttocks. In the 1500s, the word arsehole was first used to refer to the anus. The metaphor, the asshole of the world, was first attested in print in 1865 to refer the worst place in a region. It was in 1933 that the word was used to refer to a despicable person. In some English-speaking countries, the word ass is still interpreted as donkey. You may want to know more like crap, which came from the name of Thomas Crapper, the guy who invented the toilet, or the fact that fuck was a more offensive word before than now, that no one wanted to write it on the paper, or how the word was once suspected to originate from the acronym fornication under the consent of the king, or that swag was said to originally mean secretly we are gay.
But swag got popular in this generation through Justin Bieber.
It's also a wonder why the English word is so messed up. Why do they pronounce need as need and not keenade? And why donkey is donkey, not donkey?
Let's face it, there is no egg in eggplant or ham in hamburger, neither apple nor pine in pineapple.
And why is that writers write, but fingers don't think, grocers don't gross, and hammers don't ham? Doesn't it seem crazy that you can make amends but no one amend? If teachers taught, why didn't preachers prod? If a vegetarian eats vegetable, what does a humanitarian eat?
Summary? English is a crazy language with a crazy origin of crazy words that will make you go crazy. Our history could explain to us why we have what we have now. It could help our present, but sometimes, not really. The majority probably would not care how words are formed. We focus not on its origin, but on its future use.
What help could we get from knowing our past? Many. But we always want to forward as soon as we can, never knowing what we left behind. Knowing the history of our words may not change the communication we have now, for society has already made up their mind of what words should mean.
Every day, we leave a legacy. But what is guaranteed is the fact that today is tomorrow's history.